Hello, and Ron Wright, Goshin Jutsu Karate, 7th degree black belt. And what I want to do is a series of videos on the martial arts and how we in the Goshin Jutsu Karate system differ a little bit. Every art, whether it's Shotokan Karate, Ishinryu, White Crane Kung Fu, Tang Soo Do, they all have their strengths and all have their limitations. And you know, it's just the way it is with anything. So what we're going to do is, this will be the first of a series. I'm going to be talking about some basic concepts. Today I'm going to talk about stances, particularly the front and the back stances, also known as the front stance, referred to as the Zenkutsu Dachi. Dachi means stance in Japanese, and Kokutsu Dachi means back stance. So the idea of what differentiates, first of all, between a front or a back stance is the percentage of weight that's on which leg. So, for example, if I have a stance where most of my weight is on, in this case, as would be my left leg, that would be a left Zenkutsu Dachi. If I turn my back foot and shift my weight back so most of the weight's on the back leg, then I have a right Kokutsu Dachi. So just by shifting, you go from a left front to a right rear, okay? Some people, I know in our system, Grandmaster Bragg, some years ago, he changed it to whatever, he just, you know, for the sake of simplicity, I don't do it this way, but the leg that's forward is what he designates right or left. So this would be a right back stance and a right front stance. I disagree with that. But that's what he does at the main dojo. I don't do it here, but traditionally so. The front stance. Most systems, and when I first started karate training, I was in Okinawan Kempo, and I see I've trained, you know, Shotokan guys and Wateroo and Ishinryu, different ones. And by and large, the traditional front stance, I'm going to back up so you can see my feet here a little bit. Again, the weight placement, as you look at it from the side, it's 70% on your front leg, knee bent over the toes, back leg is ramrod straight, and only about 30% of your weight is on the back leg. So you have 70%, 30%, and then your posture should be just like Mom told you. You know, keep your head up and chin up. Okay. So the placement of the feet is where Goshin Jutsu differs. Okay, and I'll explain why. Traditionally, the traditional front stance, as you can see, the nature of the stance is that the strength is going front to rear. So if you're punching or someone's hitting you, you have that strength going, you're solid from front to back, okay? The problem is you can topple over easy. A lot of systems will take the back foot and they'll turn that, and that'll help somewhat, but if they push towards the heel side of your back leg, again, there is no stability. So what we've done in the Goshin Jutsu system is, years ago, Grandmaster Durant, the creator of our system, he widened the stances so that you had all around more stability. So front to back, the weight displacement is still the same, 70 up front, 30 in the rear. But as you look at it from face on, he took and he widened it out so that the feet are at least shoulder width apart, okay? And what this does, it gives you more stability side to side as well as front to back, okay? Likewise, traditionally, the back stance, as you look at it from the side view, looks like this, okay? And as I move my foot out to where we do it for Goshin Jutsu, you can't tell from the side the difference. However, and I'm going to simple shift here. Traditionally, the back stance, again, the strength is mostly front to back, okay? And it's kind of considered more of a defensive or a waiting type posture. But the feet are pretty much, the front foot lines up with the heel of the back leg, okay? And again, the problem is you don't have that stability side to side. So what Grandmaster Durant did is he said, move the feet apart a little bit. So now what this does is gives you more strength side to side as well as front to rear. The weight change, or the weight distribution is the same. 70% on the rear foot, knee is over the toes as the knee is bent, front leg is bent slightly behind, and it's be like right above the ankle, okay, because you don't have the weight forward, and 30% is on the front leg. So that's the main difference between the Goshin Jutsu front and back stance as opposed to what most other systems are doing, okay? The rest of our basic stances are the same. Kibadachi, knees are bent over the toes, both feet pointed forward, weight distribution is 50-50. Looking at it from the side, it's like this. And again, the strength of the stance is side to side, okay? Cat stance, same deal. You have 90% of your weight on the back leg as you're looking at it from the side, and the front leg is only 10%. This front foot comes right off the heel, okay, as you're looking at it from the front. And what this does is it makes it for a quick guard. You can do quick stepping, you can do a quick kick, okay, boom, whatever. You're poised to strike with the leg. Okay, you can guard yourself, you can quickly move back, but you're pivoting off the back leg. Fudodachi, the attention stance, again, weight, feet shoulder width apart, equal weight distribution. The rest of the stances are all the same. The main difference is the front to back, okay? And one of the things that goes along with your stances, which is part of your basic training, is footwork and how these stances work, all right? And I want to do a separate video on footwork. So that's the one for regarding the basics with the Goshin Jutsu system and how we differ a little bit, and just why that you see us. A lot of guys at tournaments will say, you're doing your front stance wrong. No, I'm just different, okay? And here's why, all right? So, anyhow, there you go. Have yourself a good day. Any questions or comments, feel free to let me know.